Attention commercial real estate and multifamily developers. How many opportunities could you pursue if more of your capital remained available for growth? Think about the acquisitions you've passed on, the development sites you couldn't move on quickly enough, the value-add opportunities that looked attractive but required more equity than you wanted to commit. For many developers, the challenge isn't finding opportunities. The challenge is having access to the capital needed to pursue them without limiting your ability to pursue the next deal. Every day, experienced developers identify opportunities to acquire, develop, reposition, stabilize, recapitalize, and expand commercial real estate assets. Every opportunity passed over because of capital constraints can represent future cash flow, equity creation, appreciation, and long-term portfolio value that may never be recovered. The question is simple. Which opportunities can you pursue today without limiting your ability to pursue the next one tomorrow? That's where the right capital partner can make a significant difference. At Builders Commercial Capital Group, or BCCG, we provide long-term financing solutions for qualified commercial and multifamily real estate projects throughout the United States. Whether you're acquiring, developing, repositioning, refinancing, or holding income-producing commercial real estate, our financing programs are designed to support projects throughout the commercial real estate lifecycle. Unlike many capital providers that focus on a single stage of a project's lifecycle, BCCG is designed to support qualified developers from acquisition and development through construction, stabilization, and long-term ownership. That continuity can create greater flexibility, improved execution, and stronger long-term results. The goal isn't simply financing a project. The goal is helping experienced developers acquire more assets, complete more projects, improve returns, and expand their portfolios. Because in commercial real estate, growth is often determined not only by the quality of opportunities available, but by the ability to execute on them. One of the reasons developers choose BCCG is our willingness to consider leverage levels of up to 95 to 100% loan-to-cost for qualified projects. Higher leverage can help reduce out-of-pocket capital requirements and create the flexibility needed to pursue multiple opportunities simultaneously. Successful developers understand that every dollar committed to one project affects their ability to pursue the next. That's why efficient use of capital matters. The ability to maintain flexibility and pursue multiple opportunities simultaneously can have a significant impact on long-term investment performance. Of course, every project is unique. Financing structures are determined by project fundamentals, market conditions, borrower qualifications, debt service coverage requirements, supportable appraised values, and prudent underwriting standards. We also evaluate the experience of the development team, construction management team, and property management team responsible for lease-up, marketing, operations, tenant relations, and long-term asset management. For income-producing commercial real estate, successful execution is often just as important as the underlying real estate itself. Through our network of participating investors and capital partners, BCCG can structure financing from approximately $5 million to $150 million and beyond for qualified projects. For projects supported by strong fundamentals, a qualifying appraisal, acceptable debt service coverage, experienced sponsorship, qualified construction oversight, and professional property management, BCCG has the capacity to support a broad range of commercial and multifamily development, acquisition, repositioning, and long-term ownership strategies. Whether you're financing a middle-market project or a larger institutional quality development, our scalable capital platform is designed to grow alongside qualified developers and their portfolios. The developers who grow the fastest aren't always those with the most capital. They're often the ones who deploy it most effectively. That's why capital velocity matters. The ability to recycle and redeploy capital efficiently can help accelerate acquisitions, developments, and long-term portfolio expansion. At BCCG, we understand that every project is part of a broader business strategy. Our objective isn't simply to finance a transaction. It's to help qualified developers position themselves for future growth while executing on current opportunities. So, whether you're pursuing a ground-up development, acquiring an existing income-producing asset, executing a value-add business plan, recapitalizing a stabilized property, or expanding an existing portfolio. Access to efficient capital can have a significant impact on project returns and long-term portfolio performance. That's why experienced developers evaluate financing as a strategic component of the business plan, not simply as a source of funding. Another advantage of working with BCCG is our request for proposal, or RFP, process. Rather than spending weeks assembling a formal loan package before determining whether financing may be a fit, developers can submit basic project information for a preliminary review. Our team evaluates the opportunity and provides initial feedback regarding potential financing structures, estimated loan proceeds, and overall fit within our lending programs. There is no obligation to move forward. Submitting an RFP is not the same as submitting a formal loan application. The purpose is to begin a conversation early, evaluate the opportunity, and provide meaningful insight before significant time, money, and resources are invested in a formal underwriting process. For many developers, the RFP process can provide valuable clarity when evaluating acquisitions, structuring partnerships, negotiating contracts, and determining overall project feasibility. Whether you're developing multifamily housing, industrial assets, self-storage facilities, mixed-use projects, hospitality properties, office buildings, retail centers, medical properties, senior housing, student housing, manufactured housing communities, or other income-producing commercial real estate, BCCG welcomes the opportunity to review your next project. At the end of the day, success in commercial real estate isn't just about finding great opportunities. It's about having the capital and execution capability to turn those opportunities into profitable assets. That's why we encourage developers to begin the financing conversation early. The sooner capital is evaluated, the more flexibility may be available when structuring a project, and the more informed your decisions can be throughout the development process. If you have a project in the planning stages, now is the time to start the conversation. Before committing additional equity, before finalizing your capital stack, and before moving forward with another financing source. Let BCCG review the opportunity. A brief conversation today could help identify financing solutions designed to improve returns, support project execution, and position your next development for long-term success. To learn more about BCCG's long-term commercial real estate loan program, visit bccglending.com/long-term. You can also speak directly with a member of the BCCG financing team by calling toll-free at 1-800-457-5010. Builders Commercial Capital Group, building a better loan program for commercial real estate builders and developers who want to build, hold, and profit long-term.